Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha Shasha, and I am here at 1 o'clock in the morning. And I am here to show you how I put my my LED lights, my LED lights, should I say, into resin in real time. So this mold might look familiar to you. This is from the Sophie and Toffee November box, and this is the one whereby you could put a mirror in the middle of it, and you've got a very gorgeous snowflake-looking mirror. I am Lady Extra, so I decided to put a hairbrush into it and make it into a light up hairbrush, and it is literally the best thing since sliced bread. And so I've had a few people who actually have been like, girl, I need me one of these hairbrushes. So I'm actually working one now for the lovely Rainbow Brandy. Some of you might know her from the collaboration that we did, the Pixel Galaxy cover. She is absolutely amazing. Make sure you go ahead and go and subscribe to her channel. And yeah, I thought that I would show you step 2 of my process. So before I get into that, let's have a little look and see who is here. Hello, Lavi. Hello, Anya. Hello, Catherine, darling. Lovely to see you here. If you are in the building, do give me a little holler. I want to see you. Make sure that you're waving. Say hello. Lots of emojis, all of that. Hello, Grace, darling. Lovely to have you here. So first and foremost, what we need to do is we need to get our lights. So I actually got these from Amazon. You can also get these on Sophie and Toffee, but I think, judging by the length of this, I think that you get more in this one here. Hi, Tammy, darling. Hello, Stephanie. Nice to see you. And these are the same colors as the ones that are on Sophie and Toffee. Now, I believe that you can cut them to size, but obviously the cut end, you like the loose end, you obviously can't use it because it wouldn't be attached to anything. But looking at this is pretty long. Okay, we are dealing with a lot more lights here. This is gonna be one blinging hairbrush. Oh my goodness. Hi, Lou, darling. How you doing? Please don't ask me why I'm doing a live video at 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, it's the only time that I had. I would have been on earlier, but girl, the struggle was real. I was trying to do this through the Streamlabs app, and it just wasn't happening for me, honey. So so I had to just make do with the good old YouTube app, and I've never actually done a live stream through YouTube. So yeah, yes, Catherine, it's 1 a.m. Thank you so much, Grace. I'm glad you managed to save yourself some pennies. That's good. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm just unraveling this now. I'm hoping that I don't get this all tangled up. Oh my goodness. I did not realize just how long that these actually are. Oh my God. This must be like at least 3 meters. This is quite ridiculous. Hello, Kira. Right, so let's turn them on. Make sure they actually work first and foremost. Wonderful. Yes, they do. As you can see, they are the pink, white, warm white, and blue and green ones. So I think they've actually got an additional color. I believe the Sophie and Toffee ones only have the warm white in them. They don't have the cool white added as well. So you get some extra ones here. Fizzy later in the building. Hello, love you too. 8:22 is at 8:22 p.m. I'm guessing in Michigan, Tammy. So we have all of these lights. This is the packaging for it, LED Starry. Got this on Amazon. Once I finish this live stream, I will try and find the link for it and give it to you guys. There are 3 in the pack, and I think that cost me about £7.99. Hi, Yandere. Nice to see you, my darling. Okay, so I am quite tangled already. This is the part that y'all don't see when I'm doing my videos, okay? When I'm like speeding my videos up, I cut out a lot of faff. And this is what you are clearly not seeing. So, you know, feel grateful that you're getting a chance to see me and all my nonsense. Right, so what I like to do is I like to resin my thicker wire. So the part that's been coated, I tend to resin that to the back of this of the switch, just because I like all this, like having the switch hanging out of your project, like to me that just looks really messy. So I don't do that. I like to have it so that it is actually like stuck down to the switch. This background is actually from the Artbox Cafe, the Pasheen Snap Parlor. It is absolutely gorgeous and I love it so, so much. Thank you so much, Grace. Bless your heart. Bless you, my darling. Now, I do it on this side so that I can still change the battery if need be, okay? So I think it's best that we start with that. So as you can see, I've already got my resin in there. This has been curing for the past few days, actually. And I've got my lovely little starburst sequins in there. So I'm going to turn that off. There we go. So it is almost Christmas Eve. Oh, hang on a second. Wait, what day is it today? Is it 23rd? Yes, 23rd today. So it's almost Christmas Eve. How are we feeling? Like, are we excited for Christmas? Like, what is the deal? Are we happy about it? Have we finished our Christmas shopping? What is going on? Fizzy Laser, playing some hard drum and bass music in the background definitely enhances your stream. Man, I love me some drum and bass. I do. Okay, so here we go. Just popping on some UV resin here. When I start using the epoxy, I will put my gloves on. If I don't put them on, please do remind me, because I am notorious for forgetting to put gloves on. And yeah, my hands do get a little bit sticky. Do you know what? I'm actually going to put them on now because I know what I'm like. I will forget. Usual technique for lights in resin for my November box. Good. I'm so glad. The thing is that was, I promise you, I didn't fart. That was actually just me putting my hand in the glove. I promise I did not fart. That was actually my first time putting lights in resin, doing it with the Sophie and Toffee box. So I was really winging it, and I was just glad that it turned out fairly decent. So that's why I was like, oh, okay, this is actually working. Brilliant. I'm gonna save this and do it as a video. Yeah, Korea, I'm not happy about Christmas. I'm broke, couldn't afford toys for my kids. Oh, babe, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. As for whether I like epoxy or UV resin better, do you know, I didn't used to use UV resin, epoxy resin before, but I have become quite accustomed to it because the finish that you get is just absolutely divine, and you just don't really need to like gloss it or anything, and it is a wonderful thing. So I have really started to enjoy using epoxy resin. The reason why I didn't do it so much before is because having a little one, like, you don't often get time to like leave your stuff there to set, and you know, like without him running into it, sort of thing. But he already knows that, you know, resin is for mummy, and when I do it with him, I have to be, you know, there to supervise and everything. So he understands that now. But like when he was younger, oh goodness me, I couldn't just have like my projects just like lying around and stuff. But now he's getting a little bit older. He's understanding, okay, you don't touch that when it's mummy's stuff. So I'm able to actually use the epoxy resin more, and I just love the finish that you get. I think it's wonderful. Plus it's so much cheaper, so much cheaper. Elizabeth, hello. I made something pretty cool with epoxy and resin. If you want to share it, then you can do. Send it to me on Instagram, Aisha Shasha 777. Yes, I know that my Instagram handle is long. That cannot be helped. 777 is my favorite number. And, you know, someone else already had Aisha Shasha. So it is what it is. Oh, my goodness. Whilst I've got my gloves on, I can't quite like tap the screen to see what you guys are saying. So I'm trying to catch the chat as I look at it. So if I do miss out on your question or your comment, I do apologize. I will try my best to get back to you. And if there's a way of me going through the comments after the live stream has ended, then of course I will do, and I will try and answer any questions that I see there if I miss them in the stream. Okay. Right, now as you can see, this is very fiddly, and you know, it takes a lot of patience, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm just snaking it around on itself. Do you see what I'm doing there? I'm just snaking it around on itself. I'm going to hold it down. It's actually a good job I put my gloves on, you know, because this can be messy. I'm just going to hold it down and then just going to quickly cure it. Oh God, stay there. There we go. That's it. If you are enjoying the stream so far, don't forget to, of course, give it a big fat thumbs up. Save it there in your liked videos. That will help me very much. Thank you. That's it. Okay. Put a little bit more on there. Sadly got to go editing hell, finishing up our new music video for next year. Oh, bless your heart. I'll see you later, darling. Take care. Drop me an email soon, okay? There we are. Do you guys like my Pasheen cable? I'm obsessed. I know, Lou, 20 people. I know, it's crazy. It's because I'm doing it at 1 a.m. and because most of my viewers are actually from the US. So I thought, do you know what? I'm gonna look after my people. I'm gonna come on at this ungodly hour. But who am I kidding? I'm always up at this time, innit? You know me already. Yakira, do you know, I am working on getting a PO box because so many of you have been asking to send me like fan mail or even to send me gifts, and you're so sweet. And so I need to get a PO box sorted. But honey, it costs a lot of money. So like I'm trying to find like a cheaper alternative. But as soon as I have that like done, then I will definitely be letting you all know, because I would love to receive some letters from you. I already get lovely emails and I get sent some lovely drawings as well, which is so adorable. And obviously I want to see more. So now that I'm on Instagram, it's obviously, you know, a lot more accessible to be able to send me pictures and stuff like that. But actual mail, like that's something that like I need to get a PO box for. So yeah. Watch this space. Hopefully in the new year I'll be able to do that. Oh, Yandere, you're from the UK. Yay, fabulous. What are you doing up at this time of night? Oh my goodness. So yeah, this is a part that does take quite a lot of patience. So I know that it's not the most exciting, but it is necessary to do. As I'm doing it, I do like often tend to flick the switch just to double check that my lights are still working and I haven't like short circuited anything. I do like to check. Yes, Catherine, I am back. I am back on there. I know that I haven't been on social media for like a year and a half, but I'm on there. I'll tell you why I went on. Because of all the drama that was going on YouTube and everyone thinking that they were going to have to shut down their channels, I was like, Jesus, I need to pivot. I need to find somewhere else to be. And I knew that Facebook was not going to be for me. So I decided to go for Instagram, because there I could find a lot of people who were into the same thing as me. And I'm so glad that I did it, because I've met some wonderful people on there. So that's very cool. Okie dokie. Let's cure that into place. This is super duper fiddly, guys. Super duper fiddly. I got the background from the Artbox Cafe. Who was that who was saying that they're now addicted to Pasheen? It just sort of faded away, so I didn't quite see it. I need to try and see if I can scroll down in the chat. I'm literally scrolling down with my elbow because I can't use my fingers. Mad Gnome 54, you introduced me to Pasheen and now I'm completely obsessed. Good, so you should be. Pasheen is life. I always look for that nail lamp. It's beautiful. Grace, I made the nail lamp myself. I decorated it myself. I need to do a new one though, because my son, he broke the legs on this one, so I'm going to be doing a new one soon. But yes, darling, I did it myself. This is super duper fiddly. But hey ho, you get to see the whole process, right? Could you imagine if I was doing this without my gloves on? Honestly, what am I like? Oh, I know what. Let me get the popsicle stick. I think that might have been what I used last time, just to hold it in place. Yeah, that's better. Oh, why didn't you think of that before? Silly girl. Oh, did I say adorable? Oh dear. I do like Hello Kitty. Yes, Pasheen is my favorite though. She is my favorite cat. But yes, I do like Hello Kitty. I love Hello Kitty. I love My Melody. I love Little Twin Stars. Very much love Little Twin Stars. I'm a big Twin Stars fan. Basically, the vast majority of the Sanrio stuff I love. Why isn't this one sticking down? I don't understand. I don't think I'm curing it for long enough. It's because I'm not being quiet and like fully concentrating. Okay, bear with me, darlings. Let me just try and hold this into place. Okay. Pusheen is the best. Oh my God, I wish they make a Pusheen Tamagotchi. Do you know what I saw, Yakira? I saw Pusheen Tamagotchi holders and I was like, I'm sorry, what? So it wasn't an actual Pusheen Tamagotchi, it was the holder, but that made me have hope. Because if there's ever a Pusheen Tamagotchi, you know that I am getting that. You know I'm getting that. Oh my God, that would be amazing. Pusheen is life, man. She is just life. Okay. And then if I just move this around here. Yeah, okay, I'll do it that way. Right. Oh, that's another thing. I talk to myself a lot when I'm crafting. So if you hear me suddenly like talking and not actually speaking directly to you, that's the reason why. Anybody else do that? Do you do any clay, or have you ever? Yes, I used to do Fimo. In fact, when I started my channel, I started doing like Fimo stuff. But I'm not that good at it. I'm not as good as some people are. People like JB Cons Creations, Jessica, she's amazing at Fimo. Sandra's incredible at Fimo. There's some really, really talented people at it. And I think it's just best to just, let sleeping dogs lie and leave them do it. Because I found that resin was just better for me. So I ended up sticking with it. Hi, Ellie. I love you so much. You inspire me every day. Every day? Really? Thank you. Thank you so much, DFTB Airline. Thank you. I hope I said your name correctly. It literally just flashed up on the screen and disappeared. So I hope I said it correctly. It is so nice to have so many of you in the chat. 25 people. What is going on? Oh, Samantha, I always talk to myself when I'm doing pyrography or projects. What in God's name is pyrography? Please do enlighten us. What is that? That sounds interesting. What is it? Child, if you do not sit down... No, that's not me talking to my son. That's me talking to this piece of resin right here. Like, it's just not staying in place. It normally works perfectly fine, I swear. In simple terms, wood burning. Oh, interesting. I promise we're going to get to the fun part soon. All right. I probably should have done this off camera, to be honest. Never mind. It gives me a chance to have a little chit chat with you. I was such a beginner with Sophie and Toffee and resin, and you always help me. Oh, bless your heart, Julia. You're so welcome. Honey, listen, we all had to start somewhere. If you ever saw like my first ever resin piece, like, well, I say first ever, like when I started Sophie and Toffee, because I did do a little bit of resin about say 5-6 years ago, but nowhere near to like the level or extent that I do now, like nowhere near. I was never ever good enough for that. I really need to get that off of here. I do not want that to stay stuck onto this. Get off, get off. I love this so, so much. I don't want it to get ruined. That's the thing. It was a bit of a gamble, me deciding to craft on this. I just didn't want it to have bits of resin like stuck to it. Do you know what I think I might do? I think I might lay something else down just in this little section here. What's this? A piece of unicorn paper? Yeah, that'll do. That will do nicely. Do you have a Christmassy kawaii outfit? What will you wear for Christmas? Honey, do you know I hadn't even thought about it. I genuinely hadn't even thought about it because I'm not going anywhere for Christmas. I'm staying at home. Christmas is all about my son this year. So like it's all about just being here with the family. My mum-in-law and sister-in-law are coming round and we are all just gonna like have some food, chill and be merry and bright. So I haven't even thought about my outfit, but I have dug out my purple Santa coats, which tends to make an appearance each year. So we will see. It's not pastel purple, it's violet purple, but that is my favorite shade of purple, even though I am like pastel queen, but like that is still my favorite shade of purple. So we shall see. Also, the stars in the mirror right there, where are they from? They're from Sophie and Toffee as well. Christmas is all about my boys this year too. The best part is seeing the joy of the holidays and their little faces. I know, right? Because my son Riley is now 4, he actually understands what Christmas is, when it is. He's literally counting down the days. Every day he's telling me what the day is, what the day of the week is, you know, how many days left till Christmas, blah, blah, blah. It is so, so adorable to see just how like happy that he is. Yeah, it is wonderful. Right, so after much bending and twisting, this is pretty much done. The thing is that because these ones are different to the ones from Sophie and Toffee, the wire is much longer, like the thicker wire is much longer. So that's why this took me a little bit longer to do. But I'm just happy that I was able to find them in bulk. Well, I say in bulk, in like a pack of 3. I'm just glad that I was happy. I was happy that I was able to find them in that pack of 3 on Amazon. So that's good. Okay, so now that that's pretty much secured in, there we go. Right, do you see that? I know it looks messy there, but don't worry, because you're not going to be seeing that. And the lights are still working. That is the important thing. I always like to check just to make sure. So now what we have to do is get our hairbrush mold. And I just want to place it here just to see where it needs to be. Okay. Right, all right, no worries. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to be putting UV resin in all of the little points just to sort of like secure this in. And then I will pour my resin into it, and then I will shape my glitter on top. All right. So again, it is a little bit of a lengthy process, but I decided to show you how I do this in real time, because I think it's important sometimes to be able to actually see the full process, like fully slowed down. We don't often get that. So, right, if I do this here, this should probably be on this side actually. All right, so I'll tuck that there. Pop you just there. First little blob. That's that. I'm going to use my smaller torch for this, just because it's just easier to get into. That being said, the batteries could really do with replacing. Okay. All right. Yes, I have tried Decadent, Julia. Here's an example. My UV lamp. I Decadent that, but this is an old one though. I've done many Decadent projects. In fact, if you look on my arts and crafts playlist on my channel, there are lots of Decadent projects on there. I have Decadent my donut shoes. I did those completely from scratch. That's a really cool project for you to have a look at. I made some ice cream shoes that I Decadent. Phone cases, boxes, frames. I've done loads. Merry Christmas to you too, Grace. Good to have you here, darling. Take care. Now, the good thing about this is that because it's going to be covered with like glitter, you won't really see the wire. Like, you might see it a little bit, but like you're not really going to be seeing it much. So you don't really have to like worry about that too much. Just get this little bit out. There we go. Take care, Anya. Merry Christmas. I watched the Resin Crafter on Kirsty's Crafty Christmas series, and now no heat gun with the top can shift air bubbles. Oh, do you know what? I just got a heat gun. I actually really quite like mine, because before I didn't really get rid of air bubbles, because I know that you can use a lighter, but because I've got little Riley, I didn't want to have a lighter in the house. Like, we've never had a lighter in the house, and I didn't want to start now just for the sake of resin. So but like, I really like my heat gun. Oops. I might have to switch back to my original lamp because I don't think that this is strong enough. Yeah, that's much better. Yes, I have heard of Nerdy Crafter, Julia. Yeah. There we go. Just to make it a little bit more interesting for you, thought I'd turn the lights on. There we go. Now, the important thing is to make sure that when you are adding in your lights with UV resin, make sure you're doing it on top of the epoxy resin that's already hardened. Please do not try to mix UV resin with wet epoxy resin, because it does not work like that. And I found that out the hard way. And trust me, you don't want to be in a situation that I was in. The struggle was oh so real. So yeah, make sure that your epoxy resin has properly hardened before you do this, for sure. There we go, it's starting to take shape now. Mochi, hello. I got into resin because of your channel and I'm having so much fun with it. Thank you for sharing your crafts with us. I absolutely love your work. You are so welcome. So welcome. Ellie, yes, I know it is an expensive hobby, but I think once you've got like all your molds, and once you've found somewhere where you can get like a decent amount of resin for a decent price, then you're okay. That being said, buying molds is addictive. So it can get expensive, I know, but you got to look out for those good old sales. AliExpress is great as well, especially if you're just starting out. They're brilliant for like really small, cute little like shaker molds and stuff like that. Like, price wise, like, they can't be beaten, to be honest. So yeah, if you're looking for like small cute projects to start with, that's definitely a good place to go. But yes, as Tammy says, it is worth every penny. Like, I get so much joy from doing resin. So much joy. I love seeing the way that things turn out. I love making things for other people, making things for myself. I love the fact that I can make all my own jewelry. Like, I love that. It's really encouraged me as well to just go like even more out there. Like, every video, I'm like, how can I make it more ridiculous than the last one? What can I wear today? But yeah, it definitely helps you like push boundaries and step out of comfort zones and all that jazz. It's all good. And it's also one of the most relaxing crafts out there when it goes your way. Because we all know that resin often has a mind of its own and doesn't always quite do what we need it to. But generally, it's very relaxing. Okay. Need to just really press that one down. There we go. Push you down there. Oops, sorry I keep on like knocking the camera. It's like right next to my hands. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just going all the way around the mold again and again and again, just winding around all the lights. And I mean, I don't think I'll quite do the entire length because this is pretty long, much longer than the previous ones that I used. So I won't need to go that long. But I'll go as far as I can. All right, darling Yakira, take care. Yeah, Julia, the little dragon scale mold is quite cool, actually. At first, I was a bit like, how am I going to actually use this? But it actually is a really cute little mold. I do quite like it, but I loved the actual big dragon shaker mold. That was cool. That was really cool. I loved that. Really enjoyed making that. Now, where is, I need a little tool to pick that out. There we go, I'll just use this. There we go. Whoopsie. There we are. It's starting to get a little bit quicker now because I've laid down the first bit, so it's starting to get a little bit easier and a bit faster. I'll be done soon, I promise. That being said, when you're doing this, don't rush it. Resin is something that does definitely take time. Resin Bell, you can actually get this from Sophie and Toffee now. They've made it available. So even if you didn't get it in the November box, you can go ahead and actually just buy it from the store now. They tend to do that. Once the boxes have all been released and everyone's got them, then they make the stuff available for general release. Thanks, Catherine. Oh, Merry Christmas, Ellie. I think that the December box being your first box is actually quite a good way to go, because you get so many cool things. It's like a nice little like mini starter kit. So all you really need is just like your lights and stuff like that. But we got a lot of nice things in the December box this time around. So that was definitely a good one for you to start with. Hi, Pinkerbell. You haven't seen anything yet. Trust me, this is going to look amazing when it's done. It really will. It's going to look really, really nice. This is just the base. But a lot of love and hard work goes into making this. I really enjoy it. Oh, I remember the December box for last year. Was that the one that had all the blue and purple, pretty like Christmassy designs in it? Was that November or was that December? I can't remember. Because was January the blowout box last year? I can't remember. But I know that we had a lovely Christmas box, which was all like turquoise and purple glitter, and I just remember going absolutely mental because I love seeing those colours put together. And I made a phone case with that box as well. That was a really nice box. Last year, the blowout box was December, but the premium December box was the blue. I'm trying to remember what actually came in the blowout box last year. Trying to remember what came in the blowout box. I'll have to go back and have a look through my videos because I can't remember it all. Okay, I think I'm going to go around once more because I really want to get some more of the pink in there if I can. So let's tuck that in. And thank you, Resin Bell. Oh yeah, the glow in the dark powder and the bezels and stuff. Yeah. Gosh, I've got so many like glow in the dark pigments now. And I have so many bezels. I don't do enough bezels. I do lots of stuff with silicone molds, but I don't do enough bezels. I have umpteen bezels that I need to do because like they're so pretty once they're all done. But I just get so much satisfaction from popping things out of molds that's what I tend to concentrate on. Okay. Let's tuck you in there. Thanks for your patience, everyone, by the way, because I know that this is quite a long process. I think I do have a mold addiction, to be honest, Resin. Belle. In fact, would you all like to see my mold collection at some point? I would quite like to do a video on that. If there's something that you want to see, then show me some love, fling up some hearts or something. Let me know, because I would like to do a video on that, because I think I have a problem. I have so many, but there's so many cool ones that I would love to get. Like, I love seeing people who like make like custom ones and stuff, you know, like the really unusual ones. I love stuff like that. Anything that's just out of the ordinary, I'm all about it. I don't really do like normal plain sort of stuff. Like, I like really different things, which is why even if we have molds, which a lot of people have, I like to try and use them in a different way, so that it then becomes out of the ordinary. Like when I made the little game maze into a ring. Like, who does that? Who does foolishness like that? I do. Because I'm extra. Hi, Banana. Hello. All right, seeing as y'all want to see my collection, then, you know, consider it done. At some point in the new year, I'll definitely do a mold collection video. It's well overdue. I also need to do like an organize my craft stuff with me video where I just take everything out and reorganize it, because my goodness, I've gotten so many new things that I need more space. So I need to start utilizing some of the things that I have here, and rather than just using them for pretty decoration, actually use them to put stuff in, because boy, I have a lot. Okay. Once I get down to here, this will be the last bit. Oh, bless you, Banana. Thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you. Is that my little Christmas tip? Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. Do you know what? I can actually take that, and that will pay for me getting some more plastic chain, because I am running out. So that will help me get some more plastic chain. Thank you very much. I mean, I won't get it immediately, but you know, whenever YouTube decides to give it to me, I'll use it on that. We're just going to have family round, actually, for Christmas. It's mainly going to be just about our son. We're just going to shower him with love and gifts. And yes, I have been concerned, Julia, but it seems that things aren't going to be as bad as we first thought. And I think that on the whole, that my channel is actually safe, you know, because the stuff that I do, arts and crafts wise, it's not aimed at children at all. The only stuff that I marked as for kids is the stuff that has my son in it. So yeah, any of the other stuff I marked as not for kids, because what I'm doing right now isn't for kids. Hey, Nina. How you doing, girl? What are you doing awake anyway? It's like an hour ahead from whatever time it is now. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning for you. What are you doing up? Oh, bless you, Resin Bell. You're baking. Nina, why are you baking at 3 o'clock in the morning? What kind of nonsense? Why are you doing this to yourself? Okay, I think I can probably stop there. So this is going to be the last attachment. I think I'll stop it there, because otherwise I can be adding these lights in forever. But it is still pretty cool though that you get so much. I didn't think that you'd get this much. That's my scissors. Okay, so hopefully this now doesn't like short circuit everything. Ooh. Oh, hello. Oh. That's scary. Just then when I did that and they all went out, I'm like, oh dear. Phew! That scared me. I was holding my breath there for a second. I was like, am I cutting the right wire? Oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine if after all that, it all just like died on me? Oh my goodness, I'd be so upset. Nina, you're baking because you can't sleep. Wow. Only you, girl. Still, I bet your house smells nice. Crystal! Oh my gosh! Hi! Girl, what are you doing here? Listen, I have not seen you in ages. I hope that you're well. I hope you're well, my darling. Right, now as you can see, I have left this piece here out because this will be added in. Once I've put in my epoxy resin, I will then pop this on the top, okay, and add that in. So I'm going to turn these lights off for now. Pull this back out here. And now I'm going to mix up my epoxy, pour it in, and then I'm going to shape my glitter all over it. So yeah, that is a process in itself. So let's let that sit over there. Let me show you the epoxy that I'm using. Oh, I'm glad you find it soothing, darling. Merry Christmas. This is actually for my friend Rainbow Brandy. She wanted to get one of my rainbow hairbrushes because she saw it and was like, girl, I need it in my life. Just make it for me and send it to me. I was like, okay, girl. I got you. So this is the resin that I'm using. I have no idea what the brand name is, but I got it on Amazon, and I'm really happy with it. So this is what I'm going to be using today. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. I don't have any scales with me because I'm not prepared, but we have a measuring cup. So I'm probably going to make about, let's see, to cover up all of that, I'd probably say about maybe 30 to 40 grams. Is what I'll do, or 30 to 40 milliliters, sorry. It's basically the same thing. Pretty much the same thing. So that is what we are going to go with tonight. Which I could have picked a slightly better cup, but hey ho. There's always something in the silicone cup. Like I cannot stand, like, you know, when you have your molds and that you've cleaned them and everything is fine, there's always like one bit of glitter or one bit of fluff. I can't stand it. And I will just spend ages and ages and ages just trying to dig out said fluff. The house smells of oranges, lemon, cookies, cakes, and muffins. Ooh. Savage is sanding her resin, or is it his or her? Are you a boy, girl? Not sure. Sanding your resin. That's nice. It's good to know that you're actually crafting along with me. That's great. Right, so this is the hardener. I'll put the resin in first. I don't know why, I always just like to put the resin in first. Okay, so if we're gonna go for like 30 mil, then let's put 15 of the resin in. Whenever I do this, I always think, oh, I haven't made enough, and then I end up making too much. Okay. That's about 15 to me. Just double check that. No, I didn't do 15, I did 20. So it looks like we're gonna go for 40 mil. Okay. It is what it is. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I knew it. I knew that I'd make too much. I always do. All right. So let's bring this up to 40. There we are. It's basically 40, isn't it? There we go. Fabulous. And then I'm going to stir it. Dion Nervin. Did I say your name right? Ah, adorable. Hey, darling. Hello. How are you, lovely? Are you crocheting whilst you're watching me? Last time you were watching me, you were knitting. You're such a granny. I love it though. What are you making this time? Listen, if you guys haven't checked out Adorkable on Instagram, oh my goodness. She is like this amazing knitting / crocheting cosplayer who makes the most incredible costumes out of wool. Like, it's incredible, amazing. So yeah, definitely go ahead and check her out. Duchess of Dinos is in the building. Hello. How you doing, Duchess? Nice to have you here, my love. Look at all those lovely bubbles. Look at all that. They'll all go eventually. Whew. Oh, you're working on a wig. Oh, that's cool. Oh, why are you sick, Duchess? What's wrong? This is the kind of motion that really hurts my hands. So if you see me like stopping and flexing, then that's why. My joints ache very quickly, so repetitive motion like this does tend to hurt. But we suffer for our art, right? We suffer for our art. I'm just getting over a cold, Duchess. I know the feeling. It's going round, girl. It is going round. I'm actually gonna have to swap hands. Wait, which way was I stirring? Ooh, this way. Okay. Oh, Resin Bell's sick as well. Oh, sending you all some Kleenex. Sending you all tissues and some Albus oil. What's Emergic, Banana? Your hand drill broke. Oh no! Even using the hand drill hurts my hands. And that's so small. But sometimes, like, if your resin isn't soft enough, you do have to like give it some welly. Oh, emergency. Is that like a cold and flu thing, a bit like Lemsip? Okay, I can probably stop mixing that now. It says to mix it for just 1 minute, but I always like to be sure, so I do give it a little bit more time. Okay. So let's bring back our little friend. Just check those lights again. Wonderful. I hope you'll appreciate these lo-fi Christmas beats that I've got playing in the background. I do love me some Christmas music. Oh, give your kitten a cuddle for me, Banana. Savage, that's the thing. You don't want to be mixing your resin for too long, because like you don't want it to start like going tacky and then you can't work with it. Like you kind of need to give yourself enough like working time as well. It's a thin line, isn't it? You got to find that balance. That delicate balance. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. I haven't actually, Julia. I haven't worked with Copic markers before. What are they, please? Enlighten me. And you know what? It turns out that me making too much resin is actually a good thing, because it seems like it's pretty much what I needed. So that's good. 40 grams was actually better than 30. And again, I apologize for knocking the phone constantly. Resin heads out there, how satisfying is it when you use epoxy resin and when it dries in the cup and you can just like squeeze the cup and it all like crackles and you can just peel it out? Oh man, I love that. Love that. Oh my God, I proper just hit the phone then. Sorry. The thing is, Julia, is that I can't really like justify getting amazing markers like that, because I don't draw anymore like I used to. I used to love like copying cartoon characters and stuff when I was younger, but I just don't do it anymore. So like I am completely out of practice. I couldn't do something like that justice. So this is the kind of art that I like to stick to, because I'm just not as great when it comes to drawing. I used to be a lot better, but nowhere near now. But it's just because I'm out of practice. I'm sure that if I dedicated the time to it and practiced, I could get good again, but sadly no. Right, I'm gonna get my heat gun and quickly just like blast that, because even though, yes, I'm putting lots and lots of glitter in it, so you probably wouldn't see any of the bubbles, but just because I like things to look nice, I'm gonna get the heat gun on it. So this is the one that I use. I got it on Amazon. I think it was about maybe £11 or something. It wasn't expensive at all. I was actually quite surprised. All right, let's plug that in. Okay, loud noise coming. It really is an absolute lifesaver. Look at how nice and crystal clear that the resin is now. Like, it's just amazing. I love it so, so much. So, so much. before I would have to wait for ages for all of those bubbles to rise up. But now, like 99.73% of those bubbles have gone, which is great. And also it kind of highlights like things that I need to take out. So like any little stray bits or any little bits of fluff or whatever that shouldn't be in there, even though I know they'll be covered up with glitter, but you know, I take a lot of pride in my work. So I like things to look as good as I can possibly make them, you know? Okay, here comes the fun part, the glitter. So we are going full-blown rainbow today, all right? Full-blown rainbow. If you are happy about that decision, let me see all the rainbow hearts, all the rainbow emojis, anything that is rainbow related. Fling it up in the chat right now. Let me see. Just so I know that we are all on the same page here. And we are all happy with the rainbow decision. I'm just trying to open up this glitter thing. Out you come. There we go. I'll take that as a yes then. Hello, Joshua. Not seen you here before. Bluesica's in the house. Hello, Krishna. Jessica's loving it. Duchess of Dinos is loving it. Fabulous. That is what I like to see. Resin Belt is feeling it. Yes. Just getting my glitters ready. Come on, love, out you come. Why does that have to be so hard? Oh, there we go. So we're going to go for bright rainbow today. Normally, obviously, I do pastel rainbow stuff, but Rainbow Brandy, who this is for, she is very much a bright rainbow person. So I think that this will suit her better. So that's what I'm going for today. Just getting my colours together. Right, so we've got, what have we got? We've got the red, the orange, the yellow or gold, the green. How do you get the larger sparkles to not sink? Okay, so I don't know if you can tell, but in the resin, my sparkles, well, my larger sparkles are actually like right at the very, very bottom, but that's because I pushed them there. I put them there on the first layer and I cured them. If you don't want them to sink, then you need to put a clear layer down first and then put those on top of it once your layer is either tacky or fully cured. That's what you have to do. Okay, and we have light blue, dark blue, and purple. Wonderful. Okay, so let's start with the red. And I'm gonna use something to just like shield part of this. I think this will probably do. Get rid of that. Okay. Again, if I miss any of your comments or anything, I do apologize, but I will go back through the chat at the end, and I will answer any questions that I see. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out the best way for me to do this. If I hold it here, yeah, maybe like that. Okay. Should I really be trying to shake glitter with my left hand though? Probably not. Honest answer, no, probably not. Oh, thank you very much, Jessica, darling. Thank you so much. Now this glitter will sink down, but it's not going to sink all the way to the front of the hairbrush because there is already that layer that's been cured. So we don't have to worry about that. Beautiful. Woo! I'm from England, Amy.
Meal of the year, Christmas dinner.
My favourite thing about Christmas dinner, I think, was that pizza blanket.
Oh, yes.
I think it just feels
Gorgeous.
like, you know what, I like to put everything in.
There we go. Let's just change that advert. Don't need that. There we go. Oh, this is going to be messy. Yeah, absolutely. Did you not realise that? Have we not already established? Did I not already give out a warning? Apologies. Hi, zombie. Oh, absolutely. Time for the machine vacuum. You're so right. Creative Rainbows in the house. I've been watching your videos for about a month and I'm mad about soap and toffee. Oh, thank you so much. Glad that you like my stuff, darling. I'm getting a really nice, like, healthy amount of glitter on this. Don't know if you can tell. Oh no, glitter is literally with you for life. It totally is. You are correct. Oh, actually, because I don't want that to fall into it, let me fold this over. There we go. That's better. Ah! I just scraped it. Oh no. Feliz Navidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I do love my Christmas music. It has to be said. This is actually looking bloody gorgeous, if I may say so myself. Oh my goodness. Will I ever get all of the glitter out of this mold? Stay tuned to find out. The answer is probably no. In a nutshell, no. More than likely not. But was it worth it? Oh yes. Oh Jesus, I've just gone and put it all over the switch. No! Okay, I'm gonna have to actually brush that off. Oh God. Ah! Okay, that is looking so pretty. Oh my goodness. Woo! I'm loving that, absolutely loving that. Right, so I'm not going to put this in just yet. I'm going to, does it really need to be glitter free? No, actually, no. I'm going to pop this in when I put in the final layer, I think, of epoxy resin. By the way, my son has just literally walked into the bedroom. It is now 2:30 in the morning. He's just wandered in. This is classic Riley. So if he starts talking, then that's who it is. You okay, Papa? Wanna go and lie with Daddy? You see Daddy? You look on the bed. You see him? Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Yeah, because I think if I put this in now, it might start to seep into the switch. So I'm going to leave that, and also I don't want for what we did on the underside to actually show. So yeah, I will do that later. When this has gone tacky, I can put my next layer of resin on, and then that will be much better. Let's just check our lights. Woo! If I turn this down, you can see that much better. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, look at that, guys. Oh, that's gonna look wonderful when it's done. Absolutely wonderful. I cannot wait. Cannot wait for that to be finished. Okay, so next, or the last bit before I go to bed, is for me to put in the hairbrush. Now I'm wondering, do I place it in? Yeah, I should place it in now. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll place it in now. I'm trying to remember how I did the last one. If you are loving this so far, please let me see all of the rainbow hearts, all the rainbow emojis. Show me all the love. Let me see it, darlings, because like I cannot be the only person who is just absolutely in love with this. I mean, look at this. Look at that. Look, watch this. Come on. Come on now. That's going to look beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Now this extra glitter I'm putting on is literally just for good luck. Like that's it. Like no other reason, just for good luck. That's just it. Some glitter may have shifted a little bit. It's all right. It's all good. It's our rainbow, honey. It's all we need. Okay, we are cooking on gas, people. We are loving this. Wonderful. Now, would you like to see the actual brush that I'm going to be using? Oh God, where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Check this bad boy out. Channeling Bob Ross. Those happy little rainbows. God, I love some Bob Ross. Look at this. I mean, can we just? Oh, look at this as well. I just realized you can see this in my reflection. This here, right, is a classic example of me taking something that's meant for something else and turning it into something else. This is actually supposed to be a Christmas decoration, and I was like, I think not. That's going to be my new necklace. I told you, I've got problems. I've actually got problems. Right, so what we do is we need to pop this out of its case. So wish me luck. Because if this doesn't work, then this was all for nothing. Oh, fabulous. Look at that. It popped right out. Brilliant. So that pops out, and then I place it onto there, but then I have to press something down on it so that it stays, and then that will just sit there and cure overnight. I know, Resin Bell. I know. It is the perfect thing for this. The absolute perfect thing. It likes to fold in on itself a lot though. That's because it's supposed to be like a compact brush. So it's not one that's used to staying like this. So gonna have to teach it how to behave itself. But I just thought that this was just absolutely perfect. Heat it a little first. Actually, that might not be such a bad idea. Let me get my heat gun. Kind of worked a little bit. I don't want to heat it too much in case I like melt the bristles. I don't want to melt the bristles. There we go. But I think it's beautiful and I think it's perfect for this. So, right, let's see. What are the little slits saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's kind of like star shaped, isn't it? Very apt. Okay. I think we will pop you. We'll pop you here. We'll pop you right there. But we need to have something on top. Ooh. I need something heavy. This is the part I did not think of. I did not think this through. I need something heavy and I need it now. I forgot to get my heavy object. How could I? What'd you say, Riley?
Heavy object.
I need a heavy object, don't I? I thought you were going to bed. Why is my child up at 2:30 in the morning, honestly? Okay, Riley, can you do me a favour? Can you go and pass me that zebra over there? Do you see it? Can you pass it for me? Ooh. That's it, just pass me the zebra. Am I going to be stuck like this all night? Maybe cut the sides so it doesn't pop up and close. Oh, that might be a good idea. Thank you, darling. That might be a good idea. Let me see. Oh, oh no, I can't leave it like that. No, it has to stay open. No, I think if I cut the sides, I think it will it won't lay flat, you know what I'm saying? Like it won't do what it needs to do. So I need it to like stay out like that.
One book good too.
Resin Bell, like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. I'm nervous too, but it's okay. This is art and this is how we do things. So, you know, right. Riley, can you pass me those wet wipes, please, sweetheart? Be careful when you do it because there's a lot of stuff that's like in the way. And this is the part of the videos that you never ever get to see. So I have a zebra here and I'm wondering if I just like place this on top, will it stay in place? No, it will not, because that needs to actually rest on that there. What shall we do? What shall we do?
Shall we do?
Yeah, you would find this funny, wouldn't you? I'm wondering what is the best thing for me to do in this situation. I am stuck with my fingers in this hairbrush. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. Do I take the hairbrush out and, yeah, I'm going to take it out. I'm going to wait for, careful with it, Riley. I'm going to wait for it to cure and attach it with UV resin. So I will like UV resin around the sides, and I'll do that tomorrow. Ah, UV resin in the back so it retains its shape. Okay. Okay, I will try that, Resin Bell. I will try that. This is a trial and error thing, okay? So, yeah. Oh, okay, let's. Oh, dear Lord. And it was all going so well up until that moment. But never mind. We can fix this. Riley, you didn't actually get me the wet wipes that I asked you for. They're right there. Never mind, they're here. Thank you. Thank you, sugar. Thank you. Whatever you do, Riley, please do not touch this, okay?
Not touch what?
This, because it's full of wet, sloppy glitter that you really don't need to get on your hands. Oh my dear Lord. Okay. Do you want to go back and sit on the bed, sweetheart? Because this is really, really messy. Good boy. Good boy. So, luckily, this little section here won't even really get seen, okay? Because obviously the brush will be in the way there. So, I'm not really too angry about that. This bit here, however, obviously, I need that to be like redone in some way, shape or form. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is my life? Oh, so you're all actually celebrating the fact that this is like kind of pulled itself together by itself. Okay, as long as you lot also like it, that's all right then. I'll just cry myself to sleep later. We will fix this, don't worry. We will fix this.
Mummy?
Mm-hmm.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to my friends online. I'm doing a live video so they can all hear me, and they're all responding by writing. I do have a little helper. He is very sweet, I know. Oh, let's get that out. This was all going beautifully well, but it is what it is, darlings. You know, this is art at the end of the day, isn't it? And sometimes these things happen. And what is it that Bob Ross says? Like, there's no mistakes, just happy little accidents or something like that, he says. So, yeah, it is what it is. Happy little accident. And we're going to work with it. We are going to work with it. Riley, you know you got to be quiet now because Daddy's sleeping. Oh, I know. I'm just saying, Daddy's sleeping, so you got to try and be quiet, okay? Good boy. The key is, what I've learned, is just to not get stressed. At the end of the day, it's rainbow. She'll love it regardless. Because it's rainbow, she'll love it. Paris, let Daddy sleep. I know, right? Oh, look at that. I found a packing peanut. Maybe this can actually help me keep this level. Because I don't know exactly how level that my...
Packing peanuts.
What'd you say, Riley?
Packing peanuts.
Packing peanuts. You like the packing peanuts, don't you?
Yeah.
I know you do, darling. You're just like Mummy. Mummy loves packing peanuts. Innit?
I did that for packing peanuts.
All right, you can look after it on the bed. Go on. You can look after it there. Can you do that for me?
But
Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you.
but the packing peanut what you're using is out of air.
It's out of air. That's right. Yes, because I just squashed it flat. Well done. Good boy. How did you know that it had air in it? How did you know that? Well, you can't see the lights yet, Creative Rainbow, because I haven't actually turned them on. But hopefully they will still work and they will still look pretty. I hope. I really, really hope. And now I'm just tucking this glitter down.
I like your rainbow hairbrush.
You like the rainbow hairbrush? You like it? Thank you, darling.
I want to make a glow in the dark circle.
You want to make a glow in the dark circle?
I want to do that tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll have to see if we have time, sweetheart. Maybe after nursery. If we have time, we'll try and make a glow in the dark circle. Okay, darling? Yeah?
I love glow in the dark circle.
You love glow in the dark stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
We'll see if we can do that. But Riley, you really need to get to sleep because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning and you need to go back to bed. He is sweet, isn't he? I know, I'm very lucky.
Yeah, I love glitter.
I know you do. Again, just like Mummy.
That's because I like resin.
You like resin?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Resin is so much fun.
I know it is, darling. By the looks of things, you're not going to sleep, are you?
No.
I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen. Riley, you know you're supposed to go to bed. You've got nursery in the morning. You need to go back to sleep. Okay? You need to be a good boy and just go and lie down. Even if you're not sleeping, you can just go and lie down, can't you? Riley, no. That doesn't go in there. He's trying to put a packing peanut in the hairbrush. Don't you even start. Don't you even start.
I like you. Open.
Why are you so awake? I don't understand. Why are you so awake? I got to train him up now, haven't I? I'd like to know why this blue has very rudely just like merged in with like the green and the
purple.
well, no, it's fine to be with the purple, but like I don't understand why it thinks that it's okay to just like insert itself in here with the green where it's not wanted. Oops.
that.
Riley, don't even start. Don't even try it. So we're doing an ombre of sorts. All we can do is just work with what we have, okay? And right now what we have is a happy little accident, and we're gonna just work with that.
Happy accident.
Yeah, happy little accident.
I like happy accident.
You like happy accidents? Do not touch, honey. Do not touch, because remember what I said. This one is really sticky, okay? That's why I've got gloves on, because this is like super duper sticky stuff that you don't want to mess around with. You don't even like sticky things, so. I need to make sure that I wipe off my surface, because I really, really, really do not want this to get like resin stuck to it. So I must remember to wipe that off. Yeah, see, you're yawning because you're tired, Riley. What are you doing, Ronnie? What? What are you saying? I can't hear you, Ronnie.
Red.
Red what?
Red.
What?
Red glitter.
No, you're not getting the red glitter. Don't even think about it, Riley. Do not, do not even think about it. I am not joking with you. Do not touch that red glitter. Do not touch any of the glitter, because it will go everywhere, okay? Mummy's already had one happy little accident today. I do not need 7 more, okay? Do you understand?
No.
Don't even try it. You are so cheeky, it's unbelievable. What are you giggling for? What are you giggling for, Riley Roo? Cheeky monkey.
Peter Pan puzzle. Peter Pan puzzle. Peter Pan puzzle.
What Peter? Number 1, why are you jumping? Number 2, what is this Peter Pan puzzle you're talking about?
The Peter Pan puzzle is at Nanny's house.
Is it?
I want Nanny to pick me up after nursery.
Oh.
I want Nanny to. I want to stay at her house to have a Nanny sleepover.
Is that what you want to do tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we can do that, because I think Nanny might be working tomorrow, so I don't know.
Hey, I just created a professional link site for my business. Let's check it out. Go to wix.com. Compare hundreds of beautiful. Choose one that fits your business the best. With Wix, everything is customized.
Oops. So, my darlings, as you can see, this is how we deal with disasters. We just have to just carry on and hope for the best. And that is exactly what I am doing. Because there's nothing more I can do about it. At the end of the day, I made a mistake, and we need to just see where it goes. If I'm really not happy with it, I'll just have to start again, and that's completely my bad. But it's also a learning curve for me. As I said, I am still very much a learner when it comes to resin. So I am learning as I go. And y'all are just here for the ride. You all are here for the ride.
It's a hairbrush coaster.
It's not a hairbrush coaster.
I love hairbrush coasters.
It's not a hairbrush coaster.
Mummy,
Mm-hmm.
guess what?
What? What?
Secret. Mother got 8. I was on water park.
What did you say?
Mother got 8. The secret is Mother got 8. I was playing water park.
The secret is Mario Kart 8, you were playing at the water park.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh God, you're funny. You're so funny.
Mini chair too.
What did you say?
Mini chair too.
Number one, it's not me need chair two. You know exactly how to talk properly. And number two, what do you need a chair for?
Together.
To what?
Together resin.
And what do you mean together, Resin? Riley, talk properly.
I want to do together resin with a chair.
You want to do resin together with a chair.
Yeah.
But we're not doing that because remember, like, this isn't the type of resin that you and I do. This isn't UV resin. This is epoxy resin. This is different. This is not for kids. Filthy Casual, hello. I love your vids and through watching them, I truly believe you've taught me to be happier overall. So thank you for being a great human. Thank you so, so much. Thank you. And you are most welcome. Hopefully I've taught you how to be happy, even when you have a little accident like I just have. I don't know if you were here for said disaster, but it was quite something. But, you know, we still smile through it and we get through it with patience and love and understanding. And it is the spirit of Christmas. So we are here to be merry and bright.
I love glitter.
Oh my gosh, Nina, I bet your nails were an absolute
Red,
state.
yellow, green, blue.
And purple. Yeah. Got all the colours of the rainbow in there, haven't I?
But not orange.
No, the orange is there. It's just merged in with the yellow. But it is there, I promise.
I love lime green.
I'd say this is more of an emerald green, but still very, very good. Very, very good way of describing it. Lime green is slightly lighter. This is more of an emerald green. It's a dark green, isn't it?
It's a light green.
You think it's a light green? I think that's more of a dark green, especially when it goes into the resin. It's more of a dark green, isn't it?
It's not dark green, it's light green.
Really? Okay, the more that I'm like faffing with this, the happier I'm getting because it is starting to like take shape more. So this is good. In future, what I'll probably do is I'll get 7 cups and that, oh, do you know what? I did have the cups already here. Oh my gosh, I had them here in front of me, ready to mix the glitter into them, and then I was going to pour them one by one, and I forgot. What am I like?
What am I like? What are you?
Nina, don't side with him. This was not a dark green. I mean, this was not a light green. This is emerald green. This is dark green.
No, it's light green.
It's not light green.
It's light green.
It's not light green.
It's light green.
But it's not though. This is a dark green. How can you say that that's light green? That's dark green. Army green is like a bogey green. Why are you laughing? Because I said bogeys.
Yeah.
Just check that the lights are still working. Wonderful, that's good.
Are you making a necklace for that?
No, I'm making it into a hairbrush, sweetheart. Remember I told you?
What is it right now?
What is it right now?
Yeah.
Right now, it's just like the base of it, and then I'm gonna attach the hairbrush part tomorrow, I think. Well, no, he is. Well, the thing is that he's seeing the green firsthand. You know, he's seeing it exactly as it is. Obviously, like you may see it slightly differently, but he's seeing it as it is in the thing. That's emerald green. That's like Christmas green. He's seeing it exactly as it is. He's just being silly. He knows exactly what it is, but he sometimes loves deliberately saying the wrong thing because he likes to try and wind me up, don't you? Because you're cheeky. I can't do it now because I can't give you a high five. I've got sticky fingers. Can't give you a high five with sticky fingers.
We can do pretend high five.
You can do pretend high five?
Yeah.
Okay.
1,
2, 3, ha! Can we do a pretend high five?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you awake at 3 in the morning? Duchess, don't you start. Nina, I'm not going to make the hairbrush into a necklace. Like, I do have to draw a line somewhere. Do you know what, guys? I think, at least looking from the back, we've kind of actually saved this. I think. But the front is yet to be seen. We will soon see when I end up demolding this what the front of it actually looks like.
It's going everywhere.
I know, darling. That's glitter for you, isn't it? That is glitter for you. But yes, I'm doing this because I'm having to push it down into the resin. So like, I knew that I'd have to layer it. And it's just an excuse for me to just use more glitter because I love glitter.
You mix it around.
Well, in this case, I'm not actually mixing it around. I'm just sort of like pressing it and dabbing it into place. Because if I mix it around, then they'll all swell together and it won't look as pretty. I wanted there to be some sort of definition there, you see? So what I will do is I'll probably actually use black resin, I think, for my final layer. I think that would be good because then that can go on the yeah, because I'm going to need to cover up these wires here. I'm not having those sticking out, so I might go for a black resin, black sparkly resin, so that the back of it is all sparkly, because she's actually quite gothic as well, to be fair. Rainbow Brandy is like a rainbow goth, so if I do it black,
Rainbow goth.
yeah, if I do it black on the back, I think she'd actually really appreciate that. See? Happy little accidents.
See, happy little accident.
Riley, why are you so awake? I don't understand. It's 3 a.m. You need to go to bed. Shh. Daddy's sleeping. Daddy's sleeping. Good night, Resin Bell. Do you want to say good night to Resin Bell?
Good night, Resin Bell.
Aww.
Where is the Resin Bell?
What did you say?
Where is the Resin Bell?
Where is the Resin Bell? No, that's just her name. Her name's Resin Bell, and she's just talking to me on here. She says, "Aww." She likes hearing you say good night. If anyone else wants to have a good night message from Riley, speak now, forever hold your peace.
From Korean.
From what?
From Korean.
From Korean? Why are you speaking Korean? What are you talking about?
I love being Korean.
But you're not Korean.
But I love to. But that's one of Daddy's
Oh,
party bars.
Filthy Casual says, hello, Riley from Texas. You just say hello, Filthy Casual.
Hello, Filthy Casual.
Say hello, Duchess of Dinos.
Hello, Duchess of Dinos.
Duchess of Dinos.
Duchess of Dinos.
That's right.
Could there be a person called Duchess of Dinos?
What did you say?
How could there be a person of Duchess of Dinos?
How can there be a person called Duchess of Dinos?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why don't you ask her?
But I can't see her.
Yeah, I know you can't see her, but you can ask her, and then she'll respond, and I'll tell you what she says. So go on, ask her about her name.
How could there be a person of called Duchess of Dinos?
I'd also like to point out the fact that he's actually leaning forward and speaking directly into my microphone because he's that professional. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You're such a pro. Okay, Duchess will respond shortly. She's probably just laughing her head off at the fact that she's being questioned by a 4-year-old. Because Riley, my young boy, I'm not a queen or a princess, and I have a lot of dinosaurs, aka geckos. Oh, you like geckos, don't you?
Yeah!
Hey, Mokamoki.
Hey, Mokamoki. How could there be a person of Mokamoki?
That's my son, who is now questioning everybody's name in the chat. God almighty. But really, he should be in bed.
I'm Mighty Riley.
Are you Mighty Riley? How can there be a person called Mighty Riley? Oh my days.
You can ask your son.
Hi, Nightwing. Do you want to say hello to Nightwing, Riley?
Hi, Nightwing.
Yes, Nina, we know that. You want to say hello to Nina?
Hello, Nina.
Now, Nina's YouTube name is Old Hag. You want to say hello, Old Hag?
Hello, old hag.
You didn't say that with a lot of enthusiasm.
Hello, old hag.
Okay, shh. Oh, Amy is on. Say hello, Amy.
Hello, Amy.
That's nice. That's nice, isn't it?
We're just having a nice friend party.
We're having a nice friend party. Oh, isn't that sweet?
We're having happy accidents.
What did you say?
We're having happy accidents.
Accidents.
Accident.
Accidents.
Accident.
That's right. Happy accidents. Can you say happy accidents?
Happy accidents.
Accidents. Oh, whoa. Happy accidents.
Yeah. This song's what? Get up and run, please.
Riley, we are not singing the Get Up and Run Please song because it's 3 o'clock in the morning. So we are not singing that. Avis Boo says, I don't like children, but that is quite wholesome. Thank you very much, Nikki and Heather. It wasn't pretty half an hour ago because we had a little happy accident, but we are we're working on it. We are working on it. Okay, I think that we are all right now.
But there's still a bit of wire.
Yes, I know, darling, but that's going to get covered tomorrow because tomorrow what's going to happen is I'm going to pour black sparkly resin here. That's going to dip into that and it will set that way. I'm poking it because I'm pushing the glitter down so that I'm kind of more in control of where it sits, at least for now. Because obviously I'm going to go to bed after this. So at least if I can kind of put it in the right place, then it will like behave itself, hopefully. But yeah, so that's why I'm poking it like that. I know that to you, it might look like I'm just faffing around with it for no reason, but I am actually doing it for a reason. I see people use blowtorches to get bubbles out of resin. Yeah, you see, I would never have a blowtorch in the house because I have a 4-year-old. So that's why I have a heat gun, and that's what I use to get rid of all the bubbles. So what I'm doing now, I'm not poking it to get rid of bubbles because I've already done that. I'm just pushing my my glitter down, just because I don't have time to babysit it because I'm going to go to bed after this because it's 3 a.m. and we are still awake.
Because it's
and somebody just woke
3
up.
a.m.
Somebody just woke
It's
up
3 a.m.
and thinks it's funny.
6 p.m.
Someone thinks it's funny to just come and just sit here and question everybody about why their name is such and such, which is actually very funny. There we go. Oh, it's 10:10 in New York. All right. Ava's boo is from New York.
I love that. I really want to go to see him.
Really?
Yeah. I really want to go.
Yes,
to
it is filthy casual. It is. It is for a friend of mine.
Filthy casual is a casual that's filthy.
Wait, what? What's wrong with my sound? What's happened? Oops. Is my sound okay now? Ooh.
Hello.
How about now? 1 second, Riley. Is my sound okay now? I'm just asking them, Riley. Okay, hold on. Let me just unplug and then replug. 1 second. Okay, how about now? Because my phone literally just said reconnecting and then it just like started again. Has it gone staticky? Wait, is it back? Are we back? Are we happy? Are we happy people?
Are we happy, people?
Thank goodness for that.
Thank goodness for that.
Remember, you've got to be a bit quieter because Daddy is.
Stupid.
That's right. Thank you so much for letting me know, everyone. Thank you. It's
Hello.
7:10 in Santa Cruz, California. Fabulous. I always like knowing like what time it is everywhere. Oh, you found me through Amino. Oh, that's nice. That's cool. Right, my darlings, I think we can probably leave that there because I've managed to settle all the glitter into place. And I think it will pretty much behave itself from here on in. Tomorrow, as I said, what I'll do is I'm going to pour black resin into that. I also now need to clean the brush because it somehow managed to get a whole heap of resin in there. But because obviously it's full of glitter, whoa, that's not coming off. So we're going to just work it in and it's going to be lovely and sparkly because, you know, happy little accidents.
Happy little accident.
Happy little accidents. Things, it's going to get coated with resin anyway, so you know I'm not even too mad about that. But this has been one hell of a ride. It's been hilarious. I've had so much fun doing this. It's all right, darling. Don't worry. I wasn't going to put it on you. Don't be silly. Hi, Banana. You missed the whole heap of drama. Shh, 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 shh. Daddy's sleeping.
Banana.
Not banana. Banana.
Banana.
Yes, I know, Nikki and Heather, but that's what I'm covering that tomorrow. Tomorrow that's getting covered with black and the hairbrush is going to sit into it on the top of it tomorrow. So that's for tomorrow's project. And I probably won't be doing that live because it's going to be too stressful. Oh, great. So you can actually like see all of the drama and see how I managed to like rectify my mistakes. Don't pick those out, darling. I don't want you to break it. It does look a little bit like a rave brush, yeah. Bless you, darling. Oh, bless you. Riley, do you want to say night to everybody?
Night night, everybody.
Oh, that's nice. And what about wishing them a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year? Do you want to do that?
No. 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 No.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, my child. Everyone's saying good night and sweet dreams and happy holidays. And here you are just saying, no, I don't want to say Merry Christmas. I don't want to say Happy New Year. It's not very nice, is it? Go on, say Merry Christmas, everybody.
No.
Mm-mm. No. But Riley, they'll all be really sad if they don't get told Merry Christmas. You don't want them to be sad, do you?
I'll say a merry good night instead.
Okay, go on then.
A merry new year. A merry new year. A merry new night. Merry new night.
Merry New Night. So is that Merry Christmas, Happy New Year and Good Night all in one?
Yeah.
Gosh, you are so clever.
That's all in one big one.
He's mixed them all together. So Merry New Night. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year and Good Night.
I mean, Merry Christmas, Happy New Night, and back to sleep.
I'm back to sleep. Okay, you go and lie down with Daddy. I'll be over there in a minute. Good boy. I hope that you've enjoyed having my son come and just like interject in our little crafting session tonight. He is so funny. Bon nuit. Ah, you French. Bon nuit. Do you know what bon nuit means, Riley? Bon nuit means good night. It means good night in French.
Bon nuit.
How do you say good night in Spanish?
Had a happy noon.
How do you say good night in Spanish?
Idea.
Bue.
Buenos noches.
That's right. Buenas noches. How do you say good morning?
Buenos dias.
Good boy. Well done. So yeah, bon nuit is good night in French. Bonjour is good day or hello in French. Because jour means day and bon means good. So bonjour. Say bonjour.
Bonjour.
Excellent.
That's all about Peppa Pig. That's all about Peppa Pig.
What do you mean that's all about Peppa Pig? This is looking so sparkly now, guys. Oh my goodness.
Bonjour is all about Peppa Pig.
Does she say bonjour in Peppa Pig? Is that
No, the donkey does.
the donkey? What's her name? Delphine, is it? Delphine the donkey? Or Daphne Donkey, something like that. I'm sure her name's Delphine Donkey. But yeah, so in the morning you say bonjour, say good morning. There you go. That's your French lesson for tonight.
What's my French name?
That actually looks really pretty. Oh my God. Happy little accidents. Hello. We're liking that. That's well pretty.
We like it for happy little accident.
Daddy's sleeping, Riley. Remember, Daddy is sleeping.
Oh, right.
Don't you just love live?
Oh, you just love life.
I do. I absolutely do. Right. My darlings, I have been live for almost, oh my goodness. Riley, see if you can remember this. Who says if every pork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs? Do you know who says that? Can you remember who says that? Who says that? If every pork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs. Can you remember who says that?
Dummy.
From what show did we watch today at bath time? What show did we watch?
Breaking Bad. Steven Universe.
Right. So do you know who says that in Steven Universe?
No.
Greg says it. I didn't think you'd know it because like it was ages ago that we watched that. But Avis Boo, I fully appreciate the Steven Universe reference. But yeah, Greg says that. He says, if every pork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs. That's not how he says it, but you know. Oh, I know, Avis Boo. You shouldn't have said that though, because some people might not have seen it. Spoilers. And yes, Duchess, he did say that.
No, Avis Boo.
Oh, he literally did just say that. Because we were watching it at dinner, and I'm trying to desperately tell him, no, watch something else. But yeah. Yeah, they look really nice together, don't they? They look really, really nice. I'm actually just loving the glitter in this. I think this is looking beautiful. I'm all for this, really. I am very much for this. Right. Anyway, as I was saying good night, but then I got distracted by Steven Universe references.
And you got distracted by me instead.
Oh,
of
yes,
you.
darling. I got very distracted by you. But I love you to pieces, so it's okay.
I'm the happy.
Can you sing We Wish You a Merry Christmas? How do you sing that? How does that go?
And happy new year.
Let's go, we wish you.
Merry Christmas.
We wish you a.
Merry Christmas.
We wish you a.
Merry Christmas.
And a.
Happy new night.
Oh my goodness.
You got distracted by a happy new year and a happy new night.
As I get distracted by a happy new night.
Yeah.
God, you are so funny. You are so funny. Right, listen, you know what you've done? You've gone and woken up Daddy now. So on that note, everybody, we love you, but we're going to have to leave you, okay? So good night. Happy new night. Bye. Quickly say something then before I turn it off. I'm just about to turn it off. How do I end this live stream? I don't know. What do I need to press?
Maybe I think I want it.
It will be the X. Bye, every pussy.
I think I want it